It's RC. I'm back. I have a wonderful review. This is for episode 8, Liar, Liar. I almost said Gus. Tell Bill his pants is on fire! Okay, so you've seen the episode. If you haven't, the most talked about moment was how Bear was caught telling some girl on a phone call or video chat, whatever you want to call it. She's like, asking questions like what a girlfriend would do. So we're thinking like confused because he told everybody else, including Georgia, he's not in a relationship. He was in a relationship before he got here. He's not in a relationship anymore. It looks like he's still got lingering feelings. It's that kind of like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So he's telling Georgia one thing, but he still has feelings for his ex. So he's even answering questions like they're in a relationship. So right now we're just going to assume they're in a relationship, because if a girl is asking you about, oh, are you still talking to other women? Are you still talking to Georgia? Are you like, if somebody's talking to you like that, that's not an ex question. That's a question for someone who thinks you guys are still in a full-blown relationship. And so he got caught. Georgia was just sweeping. I think she had a broom in her hand still. She was just sweeping, cleaning around. Then she's overhearing loudness and she hears a familiar voice, which is Bear. And then she just listens to the conversation and she realized, like, okay, I'm getting played. But long story short, with all of that, even if she knows she's getting played, because she and her partner, Hunter, got into an argument later in the episode, she fell right back in whose arms, crying like a baby? I'm like, girl, you just found out this man's been lying to you. You guys are clearly, everybody's aware y'all having sex. And he's lying to you, and you're going to just let him be the one? You gonna let the guy that hurt you be the one to pick you up? Nah, that's the worst thing to do, because he gonna drop you like a bad habit. That reunion gonna be nasty. They gonna need about 2 or 3 bodyguards just for Beer, because once Georgia see these episodes and what Beer has been saying about her to the other guys in the house and the confessional, all that, ooh wee. Bear should know better. He's been on reality TV. He's from the UK. He's been on reality TV in the UK. You know what's up. You know she gonna see this when, like we're seeing now. Like, come on, man. I mean, he did that girl so dirty. There was a scene, I don't know if it was last week or this week, where he was saying like, oh, I can have sex with your girl, whatever. And he was just talking to Hunter about his partner, Georgia, like, I can just have sex with her whenever I want, kind of thing. And I was like, once a man can feel that strongly to say that, that means you are nothing to him. He doesn't value you. You have no worth, no substance. Georgia, you're beautiful. You seem somewhat bright. Do better, girl. Do better. Know your worth. Most importantly, ladies, know your worth. At the tribunal, you have Wes, D, Nani, Turbo, Kara, Theo. They made it to tribunal. 3 teams that smashed it. But now comes time to talk to the people that they're potentially, going to put in for elimination. I don't know if Wes was doing this for, camera time or not. Some things he does, I'd be like, are you doing this because you're being nice, or are you doing this for attention? So he ended up like kicking out Bear from the tribunal. He literally was going to manhandle, kick him out. I guess only because he doesn't have a history of like getting into fights. None of the staff, none of the producers, none of the bodyguards got involved and thought like, oh, they're actually going to physically fight. So that's the only reason why. Because I'm thinking if it was anybody else manhandling somebody, almost wanting to pick them up to get them out of the room, I'm thinking bodyguards would be there, and like nobody did nothing. They didn't flinch. So I was like, God dang, Wes, you got it like that? You can just manhandle people out of a room. Anybody going, okay. Well, thankfully nothing went out of control. Bear, not much he could do. Devon, know everybody loves her, but she's stuck with Bear. And as long as you're stuck with Bear, you know, you're going to be hunted like a bear. So, that sucks. Hey, yo, Hunter, I'm going to need you to go back to school, go back somewhere, and learn how to apologize to a grown woman. Because whatever that half apology was you did to Georgia was despicable, horrendous, just out of this world. Just like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? The killing floor. Okay, so we know Bear and Davon again are in the killing floor, and well, they didn't go home. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenna, Miss, we're silent but deadly. We're silent but deadly. I don't make decisions for Zach. I make my own decisions, even if the person she's going after is the one person that Zach hates the most in the entire show. So, get out of here with that. Go be Zach and get out of our faces. Miss Jenna and her teammate Gus. It's so irrelevant. I almost forgot his name. Sorry, but he's irrelevant. He's barely on the show. So, goodbye. Good riddance. Can't wait for episode 9 because Jenna and Gus wasn't doing it for me. Everybody else is being themselves, which they have natural personalities. Jenna was always a storyline because of Zach. So stop saying this thing about, I'm not making decisions because of Zach. And you're only on the show because of Zach. You're only relevant. People know you because you're Zach's girlfriend. They don't know you because you're just Jenna. And for the few that do, shout out to y'all. Okay. I think okay gonna be mine instead of the ochre. Because I can't do the R's like Miss Cardi. So, okay gonna be my own thing. Exactly the point. Like, my own thing, my swag. Me, myself, individual. That's one thing I never understood about Jenna. I think she's pretty. I think she's smart. I think she's a lot of things. A beast at these, different over the years competitions. But she doesn't have her own, individuality. Outside of having a man, I've always had an individual personality. I've always been an individual, making individual decisions. Sometimes because, when you're in a relationship, you can't make all individual decisions. But outside of the relationship, I'm an individual, and I feel like she was lacking that. And that's why I don't think Zach is good for her. He just uses her. He just, the minute things go south, I don't want to be with you no more. You know what I'm saying? So people do what they want. They get what they get. That's all I can say. Shout out to Davon for being a beast. You've been killing it, girl. I'm a big brother lover, and I'm such a big supporter of yours. So keep doing what you're doing. It's time. Go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification button. It's time for the after show. Hosted by Justin Levanga. And on the couch you had Davon and Hunter. They were treat. Spilling floor segment. It was a pleasure. It was amazing to see how Hunter, did reveal that he did forgive Ashley, and that's big of him, and that's good. It's good to see him in a positive light. Davon, Mama D. I'm finding out that for this, after the show, you don't like Cara? Because you think she mocked, other things behind the scenes we don't see, and then you think she mocked Georgia's situation? And you and Cam are no longer friends? I didn't even know you guys were friends, but that sucks. Sorry to hear. It's been real. Like Jordan Wood said. Jordan Wood said it's been real. It's been real. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Did y'all watch the after show? If you did not, you missed out on some juicy tea. I just told some of it, but some of it I left alone because you should watch the after show. It's really good. Justina was good.